How's it going, everybody? My name is B, and welcome back to Your Altcoins. Today, we're going to take a look at the crypto market. We're going to take a look at the state of the market since last Friday, where we said that the market probably was going to go down over the course of the weekend, which was Easter weekend. We're going to take a look at that and see how it looks, and we're also going to take a look at some of the charts, see which ones are performing well today, and see which ones are not performing well today. All that and more coming up. Here we are taking a look at the crypto market cap of $263 billion, down from last Friday. Bitcoin dominance up to 45.3%. As the market continues to drop, Bitcoin continues to drop less than everything else. Taking a look at some of the prices, Bitcoin is at $7,000, Ethereum still under $400 at $390, Ripple sitting right at 50 cents. Bitcoin Cash down to $670. Litecoin slowly approaching that $100 Litecoin. Neo has finally dropped beneath $50 each. IOTA is threatening the $1 mark. Dash is threatening to drop beneath $300. Tron back down near 3 cents. Icon threatening the $2 mark. Now, when we take a look at things in the past 24 hours, they're looking pretty good. Bitcoin's up 6, Ethereum's up 5, Stellar Lumen's up 10% in the past 24 hours, VeChain up 22%, Binance Coin up 11, Misigo up 16, Lisk up 10. Virgin Ontology each up more than 10%. So it seems that in the past 24 hours, things are doing well. XPA is new. I don't recall you in the top 50, up 398%. In the past 7 days. What are you? XPA has been around for a hello. What happened here? Okay, so XPA's valuation was 34 cents on January 13. As all of us know, this was the time where everything was up. January 10, 13, right in that range was like the altcoin high. And then just like every other altcoin, it dropped and dropped and dropped. What on earth is this? What on earth is this? Hold on, let's zoom this in. So 27th of March to the 2nd of April, it just exploded. I don't even know what this project is or why it exploded. 24-hour volume of only 200,000? Does that make sense to anybody? Doesn't make sense to me. This screams, like at first my brain would go pump and dump, but maybe the volume is just broken because a pump and dump would happen in like a day. But this has happened since the 27th of March and it's gone up since then. So I don't know what's going on here. Might require some more research to look into. Overall, the 24-hour market is looking good. Let's take a look at it compared to Bitcoin. So what's beating Bitcoin right now in the past 24 hours? Stellar's up 4% compared to Bitcoin, but if you look, there's not a whole lot of things beating Bitcoin. The USD valuations were up, but relative to Bitcoin, nothing's winning in the top 10 or so because Bitcoin goes up, everything else goes up, and they're kind of like keeping even. Except for Stellar up 4%, VeChain up 15% against Bitcoin. There's a solid winner. Misigo up 10% against Bitcoin, well 9%, but almost 10%. Verge up 6% and Ontology up 5%. Here's some decent ones. BitShares up 11, Rchain up 10, and XPA, that one we just talked about, up 11% against Bitcoin. So while there's a lot of movement against the US dollar, there's not a whole lot of movement relative to Bitcoin for those of you who are interested in increasing your Bitcoin holdings. Here we are taking a look at the Bitcoin chart where we always start, and that rhymes. I didn't intend on it. So we're still following our bearish trend from the weekend. Let's take a look at the weekend, what happened in the charts. Right here is the weekend. Right here. That's what happened to the weekend. Sideways movement, which kind of shocked me. I expected a pretty severe drop. If you think about it, if you take a look at this wick, there was a decent drop. Dropped down to a very far low of 6,400, threatening that 6,000 low we had before. So it did reach a low of 6,400, but there seems to be some support in the past few days. The price on 2 separate occasions tried to drop beneath that $6,800 range, but the bulls pushed it back up for all 4 days to at least finish near 6,800 as a low. And now we're above 7,000. So what's happening here? Why do we have this consolidation? Why do we have this sideways price action? And ironically, during sideways price action, some altcoins are going up. It happens. So this price action correlates very, very strongly with the lows of these two candles and correlates strongly with this price action right in here. Now, this is a support line. We drew this the other day. Let me remove these circles for you. This is a line of support, and we're going to shoot it right through there. right in this range. I don't like using lines because lines make it feel like there's a specific point. I more like to look at it in terms of boxes. So let's do that instead. A price action box. So in this range, I'm going to adjust this box just a bit. In this range of all this price action here, you have these lows here and you have the current price action here. I feel this is a better representation of the resistance that we're seeing right now. So where is the next resistance level? Because we talk about how we are in a bear market. We've drawn multiple support lines, and every single time Bitcoin has broken down through those support lines. So we are most definitely in a bear sentiment, in a bear market right now. Where is our next level of support that we might bounce off of? Well, we have right here. I've drawn this box before, and I will draw it again. I'm going to do it like that. So this is the next area of support. We have the bottom of this wick acting as a very powerful support. That was the $6,000 round number wick. We have all this price activity right here and the bottoms of these wicks and candles right here acting as further price support. I still very strongly believe that the price of Bitcoin is going to come down to these levels. I don't think we're done washing out the weak hands. I don't think we're done capitulating this bear market. I feel that we're still ready to test the $6,000 Bitcoin one more time. I don't think we're done yet. I think we're going to test it again. If this resistance line section doesn't hold, if this price action and these lows and the bottom of this wick doesn't hold, the next level of support is all of this price action. This high right here, very strong support. All this price action right here is the next level of support. I would actually shoot a line. I would actually, in this instance, shoot a line from the tops of these candles and have that as a support. Because this price action here and right here, you can see it got to this high of almost 5,000, a nice another round number. It's amazing how often Bitcoin lines up with round numbers when it comes to lines of support. It tried to break $5,000 here. You can see it right here in this range. It failed. It broke down. It tried to break 5,000 for these days here. And once it did break 5,000, bam, it shot up like crazy. So I would call that a level of support right there. So this is what we're looking at. We have different levels of support, right? You've got down here, you have another level of support way down here. The tops of these candles, the bottom of that wick, this is another very strong level of support. Bottom of this wick, tops of this candle, tops of this candle. You can see it constantly knocking on the door, finally broke up. These are the support levels we need to keep an eye on. You even have another one in between. You have the bottom of this wick right here, lining up with all this price action here. This is what we're seeing with Bitcoin. This is what we're seeing with Bitcoin. This is what we're seeing with altcoins. This is what we're seeing with the market. We are in such a downward trend, a powerful downward trend, that until proven otherwise, I'm not sure about you guys. I'm talking from my perspective as an investor. I'm more of an investor as opposed to a trader. And right now I'm sitting on fiat waiting for a time to invest. I have a few holdings. I have a few holds. I'm one who holds. I have some Simple Token. I love me some Simple Token. It's a nice small market cap with a really good project. I'm holding a Simple Token. I'm still holding Polymath. Very bullish on the security tokens platform. Still holding Polymath. Still holding Simple Token. But for the most part, I'm sitting in fiat because I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the turnaround. I'm waiting for the confirmation. I do not want to try and catch the bottom. I'm not trying to catch the bottom. I'm not buying Bitcoin right here thinking that this is the bottom. If I miss out on a few percentage points, if I miss out on a few $1,000s, so be it. However, I'm not buying the bottom because I don't know when the bottom is. There is no way of knowing. We are beneath the 200-day moving average. We are in a downward trajectory of a bearish market. We have been unable to break this resistance line so far. We've tried multiple times. And anytime we come even remotely close, we're pushed right back down again. So until we break this resistance line with conviction, until we get over this 200-day moving average, which is a blue line, I am not interested, personally, in investing. Because I don't know when the bottom is. Nobody knows when the bottom is. Anybody who pretends to know, guys, when the bottom is just lying to you. And maybe not lying to you. Maybe they believe it based off of their information and their knowledge. But I don't feel we could figure out or know when the bottom is. Technical analysis is a fantastic tool, but it is an incomplete tool. The crypto market is so small and so young and so volatile that it doesn't move the same as traditional markets. We have candles, we have technical analysis. It does apply to a point. But in these bearish conditions, we don't know for certain where the bottom is. Now, something I haven't done in a while is actually do a Fibonacci retracement on Bitcoin. It's been a while. I want to see where we're at. So I'm going to delete, these lines are here from my previous video. Now, I've been drawing my Fibonacci using log scale. I've been able to find the bottom of this uptrend. And it's this tick right here, right? I'm going to shoot a ray from this tick right here. I've been using this as a bottom. Zoom in, move over, zoom in, move over, move over, move over. This right here, turn off auto. This right here I've been using as my bottom of this upward trend, right? This is the lowest point right here. So we're going to take this perfect absolute low and draw a line. So let's remove the support level. Let's remove the volume. It's kind of hard to see with the volume right now. Remove these support lines, remove the box, remove the box. This line down here is a line we shot across from the really far low using logarithmic scale. Because I don't know which of these waves is the proper wave count and stuff, that's what we're going to use for our Fibonacci retracement. It's what we've used previously. Going from the swing low to the swing high, you can see where we are in the price action right now, hovering around the golden pocket. We dipped into the golden pocket on Bitcoin previously, right here, past the golden ratio retracement. And now, you see we are hovering around the bottom of the golden pocket. Again, it's amazing how often price action lines up with these things. Now, a lot of people have said, not just me, I'm not that smart at this, but there are a lot of smarter people who have said that in the past, throughout the history of Bitcoin, it likes to retrace to the 786 level. The 786 level is right here. This is the 78% retracement level. What is that looking at? $4,000 Bitcoin. Between $5,000 and $4,000 Bitcoin is the 78% retracement level. And then people say that Bitcoin often retraces that far, like a big hardcore retracement. So is that what we're waiting for? Are we waiting for this much of a retracement? Are we going to get somewhere between the golden pocket and the 786 and retrace into here between $5,000 and $6,000 Bitcoin? It's possible. It's absolutely possible. And until Bitcoin breaks this resistance line, breaks this downward trend line, I don't think I'm interested in buying. Even the whole dollar cost averaging down, I'm still not interested. I'm going to wait. I'm going to bide my time. I'm going to be patient. And I'm going to do the same thing with the altcoin market. Take a look at the altcoin market today. You've got some pretty crazy variance here. Like, for example, Cardano still hovering in right in here. It's consolidating in this price action range. And if we draw our Fibonacci retracement from that, taking my dotted line to the very top of the wick, you can see we're actually hovering around the 786 retracement line. Fancy that. It's fancy how we're hovering around this 786 retracement line. It's crazy. So that's Cardano. Icon. All that profit it gave people, it's just taking it right back. Just taking it right back. Retracing into the golden pocket. Look at that. Boom. Icon. Golden pocket. Bam. Nailed it. Nulls is also consolidating right here in this range. Enigma consolidating right in this range. Simple token just kind of chilling in this range. Over and over and over again, it seems like a lot of these altcoins are just kind of consolidating sideways right now. A lot of sideways action. XLM, look at this. Sideways action going on. Ethereum Classic, kind of some sideways action. Ethereum, remember that Ethereum bet we had, guys? Remember I said this is either the greatest time to buy ever? So remember all this price action here, we're on this low. All this resistance, we talked about this in a previous video, beneath the 200-day moving average. This is so strong. Look at this price action. So strong resistance here. Ethereum is sideways right now. So it's crazy. It's crazy to see all this sideways price action with Bitcoin, with altcoins, with Ethereum, with everything. Everything being kind of sideways. Lisk, sideways. Litecoin, sideways. Litecoin versus the USD, sideways. This weekend was very horizontal. So what's going to happen? Are we going to break up? Are we going to go down? What's going to happen with the prices? We seem to have kind of stabilized. For example, Poet, again, just sideways for a bit here for a couple weeks. Maybe we've stabilized. VeChain with a huge boost here. I'm not sure where that came from. Walton Chain, sideways price action. Over and over and over again, it seems like things are sideways. But then again, take a look at Bitcoin. It's sideways right now. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think is going to happen with the crypto markets after this lovely Easter weekend. I still think we're going to have some downward price action. People have taxes to pay. They're going to pull out of crypto to pay the taxes. That's very normal. When do we start the good news? Are we thinking May? Are we thinking June? When's the run coming? I feel that once everybody's done paying their taxes using crypto, I feel then we're going to have people being interested in buying into crypto again. That's my gut instinct. And until that happens, I'm just going to sit here and wait. Just going to sit here and wait. Keep an eye on really good projects, review some ICOs, keep an eye on things, and after that, the buying starts. But that's just me. You don't have to follow what I say. If you think what I say makes sense, you can go ahead and do so. If you think what I say makes no sense, don't listen. That's the beautiful thing about the YouTube thing. That's the beautiful thing about the internet. You can do whatever you want. So, end of the video here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found some value in this video. If you did, share it with a friend so they can find some value as well. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button as we close in on 50,000 subscribers. And as always, thank you very much for watching.